See, it should be me defending my title at Promo Mania 4. But I want to make one thing perfectly clear. RWT is my home. And I will defend my home. Emir Blackbane Costello. How is it that you think you can beat Butcher?
Robert Davis, you told me that not only don't I have a chance, but that none of us have a chance against the Butcher.
It's your boy, Moses Marquez. Everybody's got an opinion right now. My man, my co-host, my colleague, my mentor, whatever you want to consider him, and he means a lot to me. Emir Blackbane Costello, the RWT Kingpin, one of our RWT soldiers, has decided he just ain't on the same side we all is. And even you said yourself, Mr. Robert Davis, you'd much rather stand next to him. So what's changed?
Let's be realistic now. This monster that you think you've become, it's all fake, it's not real.
But yet he ain't the same cat. You see, when he won last time, when he beat the Butcher, when the Butcher was still the Butcher, he was just Black Bane.
But you're not going to decide for me that I don't have a chance.
You picked something unoriginal. You picked something fake. But you picked the something fake and you used it against the most fucking real person in the world.
As Moses Marquez and Robert Davis said their piece, my name is Mike Larkin, and I am the current reigning and defending Max Wrestling Knowledge Champion. We are Max Wrestling. We take it to the max, and come Promo Mania, the power will lie with Max Wrestling. I will still be your Knowledge Champion. The Butcher will be the new Promo Champion. Folks, Promo Mania, get ready.
Mania is getting closer and the battle lines have been drawn. Welcome everybody to episode 209 of the Max Wrestling Podcast. I am the Captain Dazzy Dangerously, taking it to the max every single Friday, and it wouldn't be the same without the podcast machine / knowledge champion, Mike Larkin.
I'm good. How's everybody doing? And I just want to say this right now. I'm sure it's going to be a very good match, but I am so sick and tired of, oh, you came from the Indies. I'm WWE homemade. I'm talking about AJ Styles and Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
It's Legacy Darling versus Indie Darling.
There you go.
And right up until this week, I didn't give two shits about the match, but man, that promo was fire.
It was, but how many times are we going to do a freaking promo where it's, oh, you came from the Indies? And how about that, while I was fighting The Undertaker in 2005, you were tanning with Dixie Carter.
The thing is, this was the perfect promo for Randy because he just loves to rip on indie darlings.
Well, yeah, that's
he hates
Randy.
The Indies. Randy Orton hates the Indies. Randy Orton thinks about as much of the Indies as Donald Trump thinks about Mexico.
Oh, my God.
It's that bad.
You know what it is too? Like I remember years ago on YouTube, like they did like a side by side of like who WWE versus TNA, and it was a video of Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. Now, mind you, this was mid 2000s, and Randy Orton was probably tanning with Dixie Carter. This is AJ Styles with the whole, not Randy Orton. I'm sorry, AJ Styles. AJ Styles was doing the whole X Division with him and Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels, going into him becoming world champion, the whole nine, and Randy Orton was doing what he was doing, you know, Legend Killer and all that. And I'm like, wow, that'd be a great match. And the thing is, we've seen it in multi-mans before, but this is the first time we're ever going to see it on the grandest stage of all, WrestleMania. So I think it will be a good match, but still, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, is it first time one-on-one?
I think
AJ
so,
and Randy?
because...
Yeah, cool. Well,
yeah. Well, besides the multi-mans.
besides developmental and stuff as well.
And developmental, yeah. Well, yeah. No, yeah, wait, no, yeah, this is the first time AJ Styles and Randy Orton have fought each other one-on-one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, I mean, as AJ said, we all know why Randy was facing The Undertaker in 2005 and why he was on SmackDown in 2004.
Yeah, I loved it. Your daddy, he was talking, went at the Cowboy, Bob Orton.
I mean, it's not to say he wasn't talented, but he certainly had a foot in the door.
God, you know what's funny about that too is like I remember Randy Orton's first year in the WWE, Hardcore Holly. Then he pretty much was doing velocity matches with Shannon Moore and Billy Kidman for those that remember that. But yeah, he kind of floundered, and then once he got hurt, then he went to Raw. And remember RNN, the Randy News Network, every time.
Oh man. Yeah. I still want to know what Shawn Michaels was gonna say at Survivor Series.
I was there, dude. The friggin' crowd when that came in, it was like, oh, I was there live for that. And JR, not now.
Shut up, JR, this is important.
Oh, God. Shut up, JR, yes. Still, one of just the great, that was so underrated, Randy, as a heel, though, and then, obviously, we saw what happened with it. And went to Bar Evolution.
Randy giving a shout-out to that flight attendant, Nikki, for hooking him up with an extra pillow.
And then the wig, yes, the wig. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to that match. And another match that we did find out. I know we're going all over the place to start the show, but man, Shane McMahon, he's tired of this. I'm tired of friggin' talking to everybody and, everybody, asking me for something. I'm just tired of this. Miz and Shane McMahon, WrestleMania.
You know what? If Butcher was here this week, I'm pretty sure he'd be negative. But I actually kind of enjoyed it. I like heel Shane.
And also Butcher would tell us that he told us so because he was one that called Shane McMahon attacking The Miz. Which, by the way, everybody's looking the GIF now when he's holding the emotionless, as you called him, Mr. Miz, at Fastlane, just looking like he wants to kiss him when he's holding his lips like that and before he shoved him down. It was funny.
Mr. Miz, smile. I am smiling.
I am smiling. So, I mean... Miz as the babyface. I like heel Shane too because Shane could be a great heel. It's Shane. And what is the rumor that he's not going to do a big spot this year? Thank God.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be a Hell in a Cell or anything, so he won't be jumping off anything like that.
I mean, he could still do the elbow drop through the table, but he's not going to jump off everything that high.
Yeah, we're probably going to get the elbow. We're probably going to get coast to coast, but unless it's a street fight or anything, I doubt we're going to see Shane do anything super crazy this year.
And I mean, look at Shane's matches since he's come back at Mania. We've had The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. We've had AJ Styles, and both of those he lost. And then last year he won. Him and Daniel Bryan beat Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So, I mean, Shane, since coming back as Mania, has won a match and lost two.
To be honest, Shane's WrestleMania record is pretty good.
I mean, yeah, he beat his father in 2001.
Beat X-Pac.
Yes. What else did he wrestle at WrestleMania? Besides, no, he hasn't really had a Mania match since the Undertaker one, right?
No, so from the short amount of matches he has had, he's won most of them.
That is correct. Yeah. So, I mean, Miz and Shane should be good. Now, I got to ask you, since it looks like they're going that route, Usos versus Hardys?
Do you know what? I didn't even think about that.
Brothers versus brothers.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I think the Usos would need to go over, but they're starting to do that where, they have to do records because the only titles that the Hardy Boys have not held are the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
Yeah. And of course, Usos are in full heel mode now.
Oh yeah, and I'm fine with that because they're great heels, and I mean, I definitely want to see that. Aleister Black and Ricochet, I'm guessing they're going to be the ones to challenge the Revival for the tag titles for Raw.
Well, I had a feeling they were going to go for either the Raw or the SmackDown tag team titles. I mean, I predicted they were going to win at Fastlane. But judging from how the match ended and the push that they're still being given, even on NXT this week, I still think we've got gold in the future. Well, silver in the future of Black and Ricochet.
By the way, I have to say this: who killed it in the Fastlane predictions? Even though we had amounts of, I know
from the matches that were previously announced, so we're not including the impromptu matches. You got a full house.
Yes. Well, how many friggin' matches do we have to have impromptu? Like, I was expecting Rey and Andrade for the 10 billionth time, then it became a 4-way. Then they added the Bar and Kofi out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Ugh. My God. But, I mean, the pay-per-view all in all in itself, I actually didn't think it was bad. What did you think?
Very good pay-per-view. And if the Butcher's pleased by it, you know it was good.
Oh, yeah.
We cut the live video on RWT praising it. Speaking of the Butcher, he is awake now, so we're going to get him on the show in just a couple of minutes. And I think the Phoenix is going to be flying in as well, because he did promise last week. So, do you know what? While we wait for them both to arrive, I'm going to give you another look at Amir's music video for Fuck Butcher. April 6th, we present Promo Mania 4. Promo Championship will be on the line in an epic rematch as the Blackbane battles the Butcher.
I would hope that we can keep this professional.
I told these motherfuckers too many times. How many times he tell them, dawg? They can't fuck with Black Bane. Never. I don't care what mask you wear. Fuck Butcher. I don't care who you think you are. Somebody tell him get away from the mic before I break both his arms and he can't even fight. You see, I came here with guns and he came with a knife. Send him to the ER, they'll say he came with no life. He's the butcher or the boogeyman, he's something to see. I'm the champion of promos, so he's nothing to me. You better ask G and Cruz about fucking with me. Dave's a pawn on the board, but they call me the king. You know I'll burn him, I'm worse than Dave Burnham. I am Black Burnham, delivering Butcher's eulogy like a sermon. I cut my promos while I'm driving, no swerving. Butcher claim you want that beef, someone get his ass a burger. Yeah, I'll hurt him. Trust me, dog, it's murder. I'm a silver-tongued pirate talking shit like no other. See, the last time we dueled, man, you laid down to lose. Someone better tell Daz it's time to come with new rules. I don't wanna hear no whining, man, there is no disputes. You told Mooney you could beat me, but that isn't the truth. Promo Mania's in April, yeah, that's perfect for you. Cause last time that I checked, David Gillum's a fool. And your last couple promos, man, you seem so confused. You gone from hunter to the hunted, I'm Batista to you. Yeah, that's right, Gillum. I know Larkin feel him. Will Weed's probably listening like, damn, Bane, kill him. You claim to have a black heart like Venom while I'm sitting under umbrellas chilling at the villa with my sunglasses on, arms flapping like the villain. You're the bottom of the barrel, my potential has no ceilings. And I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Don't forget, Promo Mania is just business.
Let the games begin.
Yo, Butcher, shut the fuck up. Before I come make you shut the fuck up.
Now, apologies for false advertisement. The Phoenix won't be joining us because he's busy playing bingo. But you know what? I'm gonna make an announcement for him. Since he can't be here to cash in, Mike, I'm gonna make him cash in at Promo Mania. So you've got the Phoenix.
Yes.
And if he does decide to cash in before then it'll just be a rematch.
Okay. I'm right here. And I only got one thing to say to that. And do you know what that is?
Put the bingo dabber down and come and play.
That. And if not, I'm going to also just say, I'm not going to go play bingo. I might go play some Yahtzee, maybe some Scrabble, hook it up, get prepared for the matchup.
While I Bill and Ted playing the Grim Reaper.
There you go.
You sunk my battleship.
Oh God, please don't do that, because that reminds me of Harold and Kumar. You sunk my battle shit when there's shit. Okay, never mind. Just go.
But you know, At least we've got one out of the two joining us now. So, now Fastlane is over and we finally have concrete matches set in stone for WrestleMania, from the women's title match to Shane versus The Miz. But one feud has been going on almost exactly the same amount of time as Ronda and Becky. And that's Amir and The Butcher.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Apparently, you know what I mean? I've heard a lot. Well, Mia tends to talk a lot and drive, which should be against the law, people, because you know you're supposed to pay attention to the road you drive on. But I don't know. The wings have changed. I think I got to the man. I'm in. You know what I mean? The famous phrase, shut your doors, shut your windows. 'Cause I can get in. I will get in. I've got in. Amir's running. His followers, his minions are all ditching him, and those that are too scared to ditch him because they're little sheep. You know, you Moni Lynn's. Yeah, you see, I'm not afraid. You know, but when Moni, I love you, babe. I love you, babe. You know what I mean? But Amir over me? Come on. You know?
Well, you got Robert Davis.
Right, I got the man. I got half a man. Don't know what the fucking other half is, because them eyes are fucked. You know what I mean? But he's something else, Mr. Davis. And you see, I think I only need Mr. Davis. Because you and Mike, I know you're my boys, but you're impartial. You know what I mean? Got to be a bit professional.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Got to be a bit professional. You know me, I'm not professional. I'm anything but professional. But I only need Mr. Davis. To be honest with you, Rob, you didn't have to, bro. You didn't have to, because I got this. You know, this is like, this is a 30-man battle royal. But there's already 29 other men in the ring. And I'm coming in at number 30. I'm going through every single one. I'm a confident man. This is why I've named this the Cult of Butcher. Because, like the Walker, do you know what? I've got no beef with that guy. But I love how he jumps to the defense of the almighty leader. You know what I mean? And he fails to recognize. One day he turns up and he's got a zombie mask on. And I went, you know what? You'll be known as the Walker. Very Bray Wyatt-ish, wasn't it?
Mm.
You know what I mean? I named him. I named him and I can main him.
Well, he's new to the game.
You know, he's very new. He's green. He's greener than... I'm not going to be asked with Jason Jordan's next film. But, you know, like I said, I named him and I can main him. You know, the same goes for every other one of them. Carnage is coming, people. And this is a guy, apparently, that runs out of content. The only person that's starting to sound repetitive in Mia is your reflection in the mirror. Or is it your reflection in your car mirror? I'm not too sure, you see. I'm not too sure. But believe me, this isn't done. And it'll probably carry on after I beat you because, you know, you've already lost. You've already lost and you know it. That brave face, that smiley face that you've always got. Dude, it's okay to cry. Grown men cry. Hell, I cried this morning. Grown men cry. But if you need a hug, I'm right here. Dazzy's right here. Mike's right here. You know what? We'll put our arms around you and then we'll laugh in your ear. Because weakness, Amir, it's not really a bad thing. Just channeling it. You've got to channel it. You know, like I said to you, this is a new me. This is a new me. When I went from the butcher to Dave Gillum, it was for a reason. It was for a reason. It was to awaken the inner me. It's all channeled. Now you see, can you hear it in my voice? It's nice. It's not drugs. It's not drugs, people. It's not drugs. That's been a little bit of drugs. Quite a lot of drugs, actually. But
all medical, by the way. Medicinal. Medicinal.
If I was to liken me to a god, I would be likened to Loki. Be careful, Amir. Be very, very careful. Your time is coming. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Tick-tock.
You know what, you say Loki and I just can't help but think of Let's Do Get Help.
Let's do get help. We've got a Hulk.
Now, obviously, Emir knows what you want.
Emir knows what I've already taken. That's what Emir knows.
And
there's no fight in it. You know what I mean? It's like when a woman looks at me. There's no fight in it. Just succumb. Money Lynn, you know what I'm on about. You know what I'm on about. You know? Even Roxy knows what I'm on about.
Yeah, nice to see it pop up in the comments this week.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
Summers and Roxy.
And they were defending me. See?
Yeah, you get girls.
That's one girl that's known me a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And she knows it. She gets it. It's no gimmick. It's no gimmick. But like Amir says, it ain't personal. Just business. Just business.
And like I said, he knows what he wants, and that's a nice segue for me because Mike, I know you'll appreciate this because obviously you've got your pop culture show.
Yep.
This pretty much sums up Raw this week.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about. I thought you were going to talk about something else.
Is that what you want? Give me what I want. Is that what you want?
Yes, Batista channeling his inner Spice Girls.
Oh. Do you know what?
What do you really want, Batista?
It just got drawn out.
Yeah.
It just went on.
It was so repetitive.
And just when, I kind of think, you know what? He doesn't look stupid like he did last time in his track jacket.
And his nose ring.
And his skinny jeans.
That looks stupid. That does
purple nose ring. The purple nose ring.
But you know what? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Dave Batista does his work better when he says fucking nothing at all.
Yeah.
The guy has learned nothing from Hollywood. Nothing.
You can't exactly play the idiot as
nothing.
Batista, can he? Like he does with
Well,
Drax.
can you imagine that, the day in the life of Batista, the movie? Fucking hell.
You must be so embarrassed.
he does do it a good Drax, like, you know.
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean? It's but Drax is a bit of an idiot, isn't he? You know what I mean? If they ever use that line, you know, give me what I want for Drax, I'm done. I'll up and walk out of the cinema.
Just face to face with Thanos. Give me what I want.
Yeah. Well, you see, I thought you were going to talk about something else. I thought you were going to talk about all these big announcements. You know, if I can, I'll address another elephant in the room.
Okay.
Mr. Moses Marquez.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, Mr. Moses Marquez. Wow. Bro. You know, have you done using my or our ideas yet? Hey, you know what I mean?
Bad boys for life, man.
Bad boys for life. Wow. You know, did you just finish watching our Gems episode then?
Cheap plug.
Cheers, bro. But I mean, come on. You know, like your retro show, which was my idea.
Rewind.
Retro Rewind, yes.
Which was my idea. Which was actually mine and Mike's and a guy called. No, I'm not going to say his name. But you knew who I'm on about because I won't say his name.
Yeah.
Which was actually our idea, but then because Mike, you know, Mike to be the guy that's got fucking his hands in that many pies or his hands in that many BBWs. Whoa! Yeah, it did.
That's a lot of pie.
You know,
Yes.
You know, Mike covers every circuit. So I kind of thought, you know what? I'll see if Amir wanted in. And all of a sudden, Moses Marquez was in. And then all of a sudden, you're renaming the show, bringing in Paul Morales, The Undertaker, who had up and left, you know what I mean, RWT, and then come back. You know, and then apparently, without me being consulted in any way, I was out of the show because they've got their third man. I'm like, wow. Now all of a sudden, because none of you have got a brain cell, and none of you can take the knowledge title from Mike, you're coming up with an idea to have a Jeopardy title. Well, let me introduce you to a man that's going to walk onto Smart Mark Radio, take your Jeopardy title, throw it in the trash like Medusa, and be left standing with the Max Wrestling Knowledge title, Michael Larkin.
And I'll do it too.
Exactly. Of course he'll do it. Do you know why? Because I said he will.
And I told you so.
And he told you so, yeah. And I told you so. And Dazzy told you so. So there you have it. You see, battle lines are drawn. You know?
And I want to see Mike superimposed onto Daniel Bryan with both belts.
I like it. You know, you spend all that time crafting your gold strap. And, well, it'll just be thrown in the trash.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. How could you not? This is supposed to be where the big boys play. Channel my inner Medusa. Bada boom.
Yeah, bada boom, bada bing. You know, bada bing, bada bing. I don't know. These drugs are great.
All right, you mentioned the man.
Moses Marquez.
Well, you said the words "the man," and now we know that the man is officially going to WrestleMania. which we all knew was going to happen. But we said at the start of the show, it's a good pay-per-view when the Butcher's happy with it. So I gotta say, the only downside for me was the way that it ended between Charlotte and Becky. Just one punch DQ and that's it.
I was so glad with my my predictions.
Yeah, you did
I
say
didn't get all the
DQ.
matches. I didn't get all the matches right, but I got the Becky Charlotte thing right. Ronda coming down, boom. You know what I mean? Miz, Shane, very predictable. But remember, I said this ages ago. Didn't say it just before the pay-per-view. I've been disputing which way it was going to go. Was it going to be Miz turning? Was it going to be Shane turning? More likely to be Shane.
Yeah.
We said this ages ago. But yeah, it was a little quick. I don't think it. Do you know what? I don't think it needed to actually be a match. If I was honest, I think it just needed to be a face-off with just kind of like, well, with what we fucking knew months ago. I remember you saying it's going to be a triple threat. Don't rush Charlotte to win my way in, and it just does. And I think I'm okay with it because, I think it'll be a fucking war.
Oh yeah.
I do think it's going to be a good. I do think it's going to be a good one.
And they're definitely promoting it as the main event.
I think it'll main event. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any ifs or buts. And I think. You know what? I'm going to go out on an alien. And I'm going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if they give him 30 minutes.
Nah, I wouldn't be shocked either. They deserve it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they give him 30 minutes. I mean, fucking hell. Well, where are they going to use their time on? The fucking Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
Oh, God. Yeah.
If you look for Mojo Rawley to fucking put his name in there.
Jesus. And yes, and he'll win by looking in the mirror. Good God. By the way, speaking of women, what do you guys think about it? Looks like Beth's going to come out of retirement against Nia and Tamina, and the Divas of Doom are back.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. I did like it. I liked the way. Do you know what? I think it's probably kudos to Beth Phoenix. How she's kind of probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Beth Phoenix's idea. She is a big supporter of Nia.
Yeah.
And
they had that stare down at the Rumble. So.
Yeah. So yeah. You know what? I like it. I'm not going to knock it. To be honest with you, I've not got a lot to knock on what's already set, on what could be set. I'm a little bit because I still think fucking, Roman Reigns would have been better off turning heel.
Yeah.
I'm still not. I don't know what the fuck to think with the old Dean Ambrose thing. Is he leaving? Isn't he? I don't know.
I don't care, but that Falls Count Anywhere match was the shit.
That was, I think the opening speech was a bit pointless though.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I just don't know what the fuck's going. I don't know what's going on. Like I can't read between the lines of anything. It's the fight. It's the farewell of the Shield.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose you can read that by the amount of fucking T-shirts that have come out in the space of 12 months.
It's the farewell to the Shield. It's tonight on Raw. They come out with fucking new T-shirts.
My missus said to me, she said, "Can you get me the new Shield T-shirt?" I said, "Another?" I said, "They got another?" She goes, "Yeah, they got a new one." I said, "Are you serious?" She goes, "No, yeah." I said, "Hell, I bought you two in the last fucking couple of months. Which were new ones?" But yeah, there was the third one. Mind you, saying that it is the third time they've been back in the god space of fucking a few months, like.
Yes.
First it was the mump struck.
Yeah, the mump.
Then Dean Ambrose got injured.
Yep.
And then, God forbid, Roman had to, take some time off.
Yep.
Much needed time off. I may add. But yeah, 3 fucking times. Jesus Christ. Vince McMahon must have been cracking up, man. Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
God
Another new t-shirt, Kevin.
The worst thing is they haven't even changed the colour of it yet. They could have just done a Cena and just printed it in different colours.
Sure, but he's saying, I had to buy another warehouse. I'm planning on getting Roman still over.
So as far as Roman goes for Mania, I kind of see him going against McIntyre.
Oh, after that, oh yeah, I got no problem with that.
Oh wow. Do you know what? The thing is, right? The thing is I kind of like. I don't like how he's getting this all of a sudden baby face. You know what I mean? Over Roman Reigns.
Mm.
And I don't like how it's happened. But now it's like feel sorry. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. I don't like shit like that. I'm not for that. But McIntyre's got to go over. He's got to.
I mean, for me, it's more like they're keeping him out of the title picture, which is what they needed to do for a long, long time.
I can't help but go back, right, and watch McIntyre's work from when he left WWE for when he showed up in ICW.
It's Drew Galloway.
Yeah. And
Commentator
I
lost
look
his
at
fucking
him.
mind.
I look at him standing in that ring. Have you seen the Hall of Fame induction of Drew Galloway when he turns on Mark Dallas?
Oh, ICW, no.
Fucking ace, that is, man. Honestly, I spent ages watching Drew Galloway shit yesterday, man. And then you've got obviously what you're seeing now, and the guy is a fucking specimen. I liken him to Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator 1. Fucking someone. Who was James Cameron? Is it James Cameron?
Yeah.
Yes.
James Cameron. After this Terminator, we want a reboot of number 1. Drew McIntyre, Drew Galloway, the Terminator. It'd be brilliant. You imagine Drew, can you imagine him saying, I'll be back?
Yes, I'll be back.
Imagine him in the opening scene. Nice night for the walk.
On a nice night.
Yeah.
Give me your clothes.
Your boots and your motorcycle.
Say the corner.
That'd be great. Proper turned it Scottish, innit?
Yeah.
And then we'll have Mark Dallas do a cameo.
Mark Dallas can be Kyle
I'm the fucking
Reese.
boss. I run the fucking show. No, you know what? A couple of weeks ago, I was a bit worried about McIntyre. I was thinking, oh shit, man, he's got lost in the freaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got lost.
He kind of got lost around me Rumble season because obviously Seth was going to win.
Well, there was a load of them that did, wasn't there? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Well, Braun's still lost. Braun's ripping up his own car.
Oh, jeez. Just to promote a fucking toy.
It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. I don't know, because I still think the wrong man won the Rumble.
Well, whoever was going to win, they're going to have a shit build-up because there's just no life into this.
But it was always you were always going to require a face to win it.
Yeah.
Because Brock was never going to drop it. And I still can't believe he's not been on fucking TV.
No, we haven't seen Brock since the night after the Rumble.
I can't get my head round how they wrongfully advertise that we are the authority, and then Vince McMahon is changing shit. Triple H is trying to make things right. Stephanie's just coming out and trying to sort out the women's stuff. Shane's gone fucking just off the fucking chain. Do you know what? I've not got a bad thing to say about it in recent weeks, other than the fact that actually, do you know what? I actually did like Shane's beatdown. I got fed up of seeing the fucking baked potato face. You know, it's just...
Mr. No Emotion Miz.
But you know what? That was exactly what I said it was going to be. The Miz will never work as a face. He'll get over for the whole 5 minutes, and then it'll be forgotten. The Miz can't carry a babyface turn. Can't carry one. Mark my words. By August, September,
I mean,
he'll be lost.
it's the same thing Colt Cabana said about CM Punk with the Miz. He's a great heel, great babyface, but he's a fucking awesome heel.
That's it. You just get so used to watching someone do great work. I mean, look, Randy Orton 2009.
Yeah.
You go back and you just watch that, and do you know what? I see shades of it all the time, and this week was no different. You know what I mean? That fucking pay. You know what I mean? Your rent is due, bitch.
Yeah, I like that.
I just, you know, I like that. I thought, motherfucker stole my fucking line.
But I also thought it was great, but the thing with Randy Orton is we get this great Randy Orton once every couple of months, and then he just goes back to being nothing.
Randy Orton is like Haley's Comet.
Yeah.
Well, they tend to. Do you know what? I think if they stop fucking around with Randy's character,
Yeah.
they stopped fucking around with Randy's character. Take that fucking stupid hoodie off him.
I know,
Take
right?
the stupid hoodie off him.
Oh, he's already given it to Ronda.
Stop fucking around with his hair. Stop fucking around with his scripting. Let Randy have what Stone Cold had. Let him have creative control. The guy's coming to the back end of his... You can't even say that because he's still fucking young.
Yeah.
I think people forget how young he is.
He's...
Do you know what I mean?
He's 38, 39?
But still young.
38.
38, yeah.
You know what I mean? In wrestling years, he could potentially do another 10 years.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't
He's
look
not
like he's
gonna,
pushing
granted.
40.
You know? And I think, I was looking at him and I was thinking, Jesus Christ, Randy, have you grown? I just think the guy is just, oh.
As I said to Mike, though,
You know when you hear him
yeah.
say how many world titles he's won?
Yeah.
And we've said this before. The man that should have broke triple Ric Flair's record should have been Randy.
Oh, yeah, we've said it many times.
Because his career span and the places that he's won titles and the people that he's been in the ring with. It's, you know what I mean? Look at his feuds with Undertaker. Look at his feuds with Edge, John Cena, even Triple H, Batista,
Jericho.
Yeah.
Jericho. John Cena, do you know what? No, I don't want to disrespect John Cena because it's like a broken fucking record. But John Cena can't emulate that.
You know what it is?
He can't emulate that.
I gotta
And
say,
it's just a shame to watch the last. Fucking hell! Can I say last?
Stan.
I want to say 10 years.
Okay.
I want to say 10 years. Why do I want to? Do you know what I mean? And that's quite harsh if I'm going to say the last 10 years I've gone down the Swanee a bit.
Well, but I got to segue because you mentioned Cena. How much you want to bet he's Kurt Angle's final opponent at Mania?
I gotta say he could be and he should be.
Yep.
As long as Angle wins, of course, but...
I'm going to go for a shit. That's what I'll do with that song. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like I said to Mike, though, with Orton, he hates the indies. So this was always going to be a good
does.
feud because it's something he can really sink his fangs into. And yes, that was pun intended.
He really does, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He really
He
does, though. He's never been secretive of that, has he?
No, he
No, he
looks
is
down
not.
his nose at all the indies.
Yeah, and I mean, I liked the way fucking AJ Styles come back about, fucking getting a job because of his dad, which he did,
Yeah.
He did. And
Which
he
he
wouldn't
did,
make it
but-
on the Indies, absolutely.
and the chances he had were because of his father and Triple H and God knows who else, but everything else he did was him.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's not talented.
Everything else he did was him. I just don't want to see the rest of his latter years of his career before he fucks off to be a father, which he said he will be doing.
How many
I
kids
just
has
don't
he got?
see
2?
it wasted.
Yeah, he has.
Two,
and he
another
does too.
one on the way. He's
Yeah.
got another one on the way, hasn't he?
Mhm.
So to me, it's not going to be long. We ain't got long with Randy Orton.
I have to ask you guys, what did you think about the nod to OVW this week with Shelton Benjamin coming out of mothballs and attacking Seth Rollins in the opening
Sure.
segment?
I thought Shelton looked $1 million.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it didn't dawn on me until just after the match started that, oh shit, yeah, Shelton and Brock were a tag team.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
I was blown away by Shelton. To be honest with you, I loved his new attire.
Mhm.
Do you know what? Give me some more of fucking Shelton and Rollins.
yeah.
Yep.
I'd love to see a solid, and when I say a solid match, I would love to. Do you know what? I would love to see Shelton from 2003.
Yeah.
When he was world's greatest tag team, Shelton Benjamin.
I
Yep.
would love to see that 2003 against Rollins.
What if Haas comes back as well? We have Team Lesnar.
There you go.
Fuck.
Heyman.
I'm surprised I bet you they have. I bet you they have contacted him.
Yeah, Charlie.
I bet you they have. Yeah, I bet
Well,
you
let's
they
face
have.
it, he hasn't got much
Yeah.
else going on, has he?
Well, he's retired, and
Well-
he's got Jackie Gator. Would you leave the house?
No. Well, 15 years ago I wouldn't.
Yes.
He's probably wanting a job for his missus as well, though, and WWE's probably saying, yeah.
Yeah, we let it go the first time.
But I don't know. But yeah, I was kind of
You can see the
Shocked
difference
by
in
that.
creative, though, can't you?
Yes.
And I didn't think much when Bruce Pritchard came on board, because obviously we know how he ran TNA.
I love you.
But
But did he run TNA though? This is the thing.
Well,
Not
he
really.
was in charge of contracts, and he forgot to re-sign Bobby Roode while he was a tag team champion right
I
before a
think that's
pay-per-view.
fucking great, that is. Hey, Bobby Roode's now walked up to him now going, "You a wanker." He'd still be down there fucking working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now, I've got to work with fucking Gable.
Well, okay.
So Bobby needs to be sent to fucking SmackDown.
Well, what the hell? I think Butcher. We were mentioning this before. What the hell are they going to do with EC3? We just talked about he lost to
man.
Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze, 4 minutes. He beats EC3 on a main event, and
Do you know
EC3.
We talk about them wasting talent that they've just brought in all the time, but
Sure.
fuck me, this is bad.
Yeah, but we did hear that he was in hot water as well, didn't we?
Yes. Well, Dave Meltzer said he was in hot water.
I don't know what he's done, but you fucking got to have done something bad if you can lose in 4 minutes to Tyler Breeze.
On main event.
And I don't get me wrong, and I don't agree with Tyler Breeze winning at all. But when you've got a guy that you've just brought up from NXT, and then you're putting him on main event, what have you done?
I mean, then you also see Nikki Cross being called up. You think they're going to save Nikki for Asuka for Mania?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Lana.
And I don't think it's going to be Mandy Rose after that. 'Cause
Oh,
it
do
looked
you know
like-
what? I don't want to see Mandy and Sonya break up. As
Yeah.
much as I think Sonya would be a good face,
Mhm.
and Mandy would be a good heel in the feud, I kind of like them as a duo.
Me too.
They kind of balance
The
each
thing
other
is,
out.
do you know what balances them out is it keeps them both busy.
Yeah.
One will fade away and classify themselves as obsolete.
Obsolete.
Absolutely.
One would. One will just,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Go into the oblivion, like.
Well, Mandy
And it'll
won't,
be
she's
Sonya.
safe.
It'll be Sonya.
Yeah.
You know.
Mandy's the blonde with the big tits.
There's not a lot you can do. Well, she has got a nice set on her.
Tino Sabatella, you lucky man, you.
You know. Sonya hasn't got a lot going for her apart from, a bit of muff diving and
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, you know what I mean, Mike?
This ain't PC.
Yes, I know what you mean.
She's not got a lot of personality, is she?
No.
You know?
They haven't even really showcased her as an MMA fighter. Like, she
No,
went
they
up
haven't.
against Ronda and got her ass kicked.
Which was silly.
Speaking of that, Dana.
I was gonna say that. I don't know. On the subject of that. Well, Mike.
Fucking Dana Brooke comes out there. She's giving this heart and passion speech, and then everybody's going who at her because we haven't seen Dana Brooke in like forever. And then Ronda just kicks her right in the stomach.
We haven't seen her in that long. It was almost a different person.
It was.
She's dropped a lot of weight. She was wearing less makeup. She looked completely different.
Like, Dana, look at you. And then Dana absolutely gets killed.
She's gone back to the gymnast, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's dropped the bodybuilder type of thing. But yeah, you know what? I know a lot of people appreciate it, but I'm already. You know what? I do like a bit of aggression in the women's division, but please, no, stop the burial of everyone, man. Whenever they're in the, around Ronda Rousey. You know.
Well, this is the problem.
mean,
she still hasn't lost a match, so they can't make her look weak in any way.
Oh, they just need to set Nia on her. Nia will sort her out.
It'll be interesting to see how many matches she loses after WrestleMania.
I don't think she'll be around long. I really don't. I don't. I know she's got a 3-year deal, hasn't she? Which
Yeah.
expires after next Mania.
Yes.
But you know what I mean? Money talks at the end of the day. We know that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, money talks. I don't know if Dana wants her back to fight Chris Cyborg, which is the big rumor, she's going to go back to UFC. Because if she were, think about it, if there's going to be a fight lined up with Chris Cyborg, which is the big rumor, which will be, and they reckon it would be around October, November, she would need a window of around 4 months to train.
Yeah.
So that would mean come around June, no, May, she'd be taking her time off.
Well, she isn't outside for SummerSlam at the moment.
But this is what I'm saying. But this would say to you that Mania is her last date. Vince ain't gonna pay her if she doesn't want to be, if she wants to go and fight Cyborg, Vince is just gonna go, you know what? And I think that's why they've not just gone with Becky Lynch, they've chucked Charlotte in there as well. So you've kind of got a bit more of a war, something, you know what I mean, an extra, that triangle adds something different rather than you're speculating that Becky Lynch is just going to walk away with it. Now it's not so easy.
No, I just think Charlotte's there to take the fall.
Yeah.
Butch, I got to talk about your girls for a second, man. What do you think about the Iconics coming after Bayley and Sasha?
Oh,
they're great.
Yeah.
You know what? I fuck anyone that doesn't appreciate them, man. They're just iconic.
Iconic, yes.
They're just iconic. On a mic, I just love listening to them talk. Now, you see, the thing is with me is I don't like the entertainment shit. But when I've got an act or something that like R-Truth.
Yeah.
Something I know, it's not a gimmick. It's raw talent. The Iconics, they bounce off each other. It's so good. And I mean, that old promo was fantastic. That old promo was fantastic. I mean, they even had me thinking that they could beat me. I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? You gotta see if Dazzy can get these two signed up for Promo Mania, get rid of the Mia. Because... But yeah, no, do you know what? So far, I'm enjoying the women's tag team thing. I mean, I still can't stand Bailey.
Or Sasha.
Yeah, or Sasha, but you know what? It's creating something for the women's division.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it's, you know, across the two brands.
And NXT.
Yeah. I would have liked them to have not left NXT a bit light, if I'm honest. And you know, who's it going to be taking on Baszler then?
We've got a four-way for Mania weekend.
It's a bit fucked up, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we got a four-way at New York. It's Baszler, Io Shirai, Kairi, and Bianca Belair.
Wow.
I think Bianca takes it this time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. See, I want to see Io and Kairi in the tag team mix.
Well,
that's
what makes me think if Bailey and Sasha are going to go NXT, we got to get the two of them against Kairi and Io.
I want to see Iconics as tag team champions, though.
Me too. Iconics, yes. Well, speaking of other women, Alexa Bliss.
Doesn't it remind you of a duo of Molly Holly and the Hurricane?
Oh yeah, super mighty
superhero
Molly.
Pose, yeah.
If we could just put them in superhero, you know what I mean?
Did you spot the little factoid with Sasha as well this week?
What happened?
No.
So Fastlane was the first time she's successfully defended a title on the main roster, and it wasn't even her that got the pin; it was Bailey.
That's funny.
Wow.
What do you guys think about Alexa Bliss as the host of WrestleMania?
Do you know
She
what?
must
I don't
be
want to talk
injured
about
again.
it, Mike. I don't want to talk about it. I am sick to death of fucking hosts of fucking WrestleMania. Grandest stage of them all. 7 fucking 8 hours of fucking bullshit.
And as for those two Saturday Night Live knobheads that Braun's feuding with,
it's just stupid.
Yeah, what the hell's going on with Braun? He went from being in the title picture, now he's going to crush 2 Saturday Night Live cats at Mania.
At one point, he was the most over guy on the whole every roster, and now he's feuding with 2 C-list comedians.
They burnt him out. That's exactly what they did. They took advantage. Of his gimmick for ratings. They knew they couldn't get it off Roman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they just fed him to Brock. That's all they did.
And now Creative's got nothing for you.
No. You know, you're not you can't even fall onto the monster among men. The only person, right, and I'm sick of saying this at all, the only person that can save Braun is Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's fuck. But where the fuck's Bray? It's like Carmen Sandiego.
They'll probably put him in friggin' the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal as a return.
I see me ass.
He popped up in it last year, and he wasn't even an entrant.
Exactly.
They need. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? No, I'm not going to say I wouldn't be surprised. I would be fucking very surprised if they've repackaged him, because that would just be a shock factor for me.
Did we see a recent image of him and he's slimmed down a bit?
Yeah, one of the house shows he wrestled. Yep.
What the fuck they got against fat people?
I don't know. Kevin Owens is
chunky
slimmed down
people.
as well.
You know what I mean? I prefer the chunky side of him. I do. Fucking hell. And ain't Vince McMahon watched any wrestling from 2005 and seen Samoa Joe?
It doesn't even really matter as long as they can move like Owens and Bray Wyatt can. It doesn't matter.
I don't
see the problem.
But you know, there's them wrestling fucking fans around the fucking world that, you know what I mean, like to criticize the body of a guy. You know, like, go criticize Walter and let him slap you after.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you have to look like Mr. Olympia. Fuck off.
Who's that guy that's entered in the is it the AEW one?
Oh, the over the budget battle royal.
Yeah, who's that fucking guy, man? The one that does the pounce from hell. What the fuck is that?
Oh my God, I know who you're talking about. I just got to think of his name.
Holy shit! Have you seen it, Daz?
No.
He pounces a guy out the ring, and I'm not talking I'm talking over the top of the ropes.
Oh, Kip Sabian.
That's him. He literally hits the ropes, dude, and Mike, find it and send it to Daz.
I will.
Oh my lord. It's just ridiculous. This geezer literally just hits the ropes, and he hits him that hard. He literally just goes flying up in the air and over the ropes. It's gone. But on the subject of AEW, guys, you know what? It went on me. It's gone on my shit list already. Do you know what? How quickly can you just turn everything that was good and moving and then put Scott Steiner on TV? Laughing at Joey Jamela.
I don't know how he still gets bookings.
Stop fucking Steiner. I couldn't believe it. Scott Steiner actually believed. You know what? The guy believes his own hype. I don't know how he gets bookings. You know, when people talk about Scott Steiner, notice how they always go on about his tag team.
Yeah.
Oh my
Scott
God.
Steiner hasn't been in a fucking tag team for fucking over I think it was 2000. Last time he tagged with Rick Steiner, I mean, in a competitive manner, would have been 2000 and before it was the heel turn. I'm sure it was against. Was it Skull and Nash?
Yes.
Outsiders. And I'm sure it was 2000 and. No, it wasn't. It was No, it wasn't. It was 90. I want to say 98.
Yeah, around that time. Absolutely.
90. I can see him. I can see him steadied up.
Oh, yeah, when he
Plenty
turned
of-
on Rick. Yeah, that was 98.
Yeah, plenty of protein powder in his white fuck. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? You know.
By the way, I'd just like to say that AEW guy's name was Ace Romero, not that. And I found the clip, and I'm going to send it to the group now.
Oh my
I
lord.
thought Kip Sabian looked a bit small to knock someone out the ring.
My apologies. I thought it was Kip Sabian. I forgot Ace Romero. You're right. Sorry.
We've got you know, there's a bit of shit going on this week.
Oh wait, yeah, I have
What
seen
else?
that before. I just didn't know
My
who it
lord.
was. Jesus Christ.
It's dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah.
But is it as good as the pound? Period.
Oh, nothing's as good as the pounds.
Well, you know, he was backstage a few
From
weeks ago.
Serengeti
I was getting excited. I was like, oh my god, please. You know, he probably suck ass now if he come back now. He probably couldn't move half of the roster. You know,
Well,
he's
he
not.
sucked in
He's not.
ECW.
What was that Irish guy's name? Callum Delaney, wasn't it?
Oh, God. Tom Delaney, yeah.
He's not hitting Colin Delaney's now, is he? You know what I mean?
Let me clear my throat, let me catch my breath, let my heart bleed out till there's nothing left. It's my day to be brilliant. It's my day to be brilliant. Welcome to the madhouse, enter this way. Welcome to the dark side of all the fame. Beware.
Kofi, do you know what? Can I start?
Yes.
Yes.
Predictable Vince McMahon. Bollocks. But do you know what? Vince hit on something, and I was like, "That's why you're the man." Well, you're not the man because you're full of shit. But That's why you're the chairman. When he said that you should basically walk away from the New Day, right then I wanted Kofi just to turn and just go bang, bang.
These two
You know
young
what I mean?
bucks.
Yeah, I really wanted it because right then and then I would have known that Vince is behind Kofi. I believe Vince is behind Kofi. I believe this is Kofi's thank you. You know, you always get to that certain part of your career if you've been consistently well behaved,
Yeah.
not like Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And you get that kind of credit where credit's due. This is Kofi's. This is Kofi's.
I really like the more serious side of New Day, though.
Yes, I do, and this is what I'm kind of hoping for. Whether it's Kofi actually turning on them or them just heel turning as a group, and making sure he gets his gold at Mania.
Well, fucking
I
everybody
really-
up in that
I
tag
really
match was a
hope-
bit heelish.
You know, I really hope that the gauntlet, though, what a gauntlet! You know what? I hope they give it though the AJ treatment. Was it AJ Styles that had one last year? Was it last year or the year before? No, it wasn't. It was Seth Rollins. It was Seth Rollins on Raw when he went over an hour, wasn't it?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Cesaro. and
Hour six.
stuff,
Hour
yeah.
6. I really hope they give it that treatment on SmackDown because let's be honest, you've got basically fucking half of the fucking roster that get used every week on TV. You got Cesaro on the bar. You've got Samoa Joe. Who else you got? Eric Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, isn't it?
And right, yeah. But I
You know?
don't want Randy Orton to be up first because I've got a great prediction. I want Kofi to go through everybody and then come up against Randy Orton last. And just when it looks like Randy's gonna fuck the whole thing up for everybody, AJ
Stupid.
comes and saves the day and sends Kofi to Mania.
Or I was going to say you could yell at him stupid again like Orton did to him.
Well, yeah, it'd also be poetic because
you know what?
obviously that push got cancelled.
I can see that, Daz. I can see that, but I can also see the boom drop off a ladder.
Oh,
Yes.
I can see it. Poetic justice, Randy Kofi again.
yeah. Orton
You know?
needs to be last in the gauntlet.
And just see the look on Daniel Bryan's face when Kofi does it.
Yeah. Eric Rowan should be up
You
first.
Eric Rowan.
I think
Poor
Rowan,
Eric Rowan.
the bar,
Mustafa Ali.
then Joe.
My God, did you see Mustafa Ali take that flight off that friggin' clawhold chokeslam that he did?
Ali
Yeah.
needs to fucking calm down. He's only just come back.
That lad's going to have a short-lived career, man. Honestly, in terms of the main roster, because he's talented as fuck. He is, but he's 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm not. Eric Rowan isn't the greatest worker. You know, with all due respect. You know, putting Eric Rowan against a guy like Mustafa Ali is like putting Taka Michinoku against Andre the fucking Giant. some fucker's gonna get hurt, and it ain't gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it doesn't bode well for me for Mustafa Ali, and I think Vince has already woken up. You know, they do that now and again, though, don't they? They give the little guy a bit of runway and say, go down it as fast as you can.
And they just don't know how to slow down.
Yeah.
There was one surprising result this week, and that's Lashley taking the title back.
Yeah.
He's injured, isn't he?
Balor.
That's what I've heard.
Oh, fucking hell, not again.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Back injury. I was thinking we don't need anyone else having fucking surgery on a fucking back or a neck or anything.
Well, I'm not surprised he's got a back injury after carrying Brock.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, I have to mention this. I mean, we talked about Aleister Black and Ricochet looks to be going after Revival, and we'll get to NXT. But I got to ask you, what'd you think about Kurt having that match with Apollo Crews?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Me too.
I enjoyed it. With all due respect to Apollo, we know he's got the he's got the tools,
Yes.
but he just doesn't look like you packaged. You know what I mean? You're never going to be able to package the guy as a guy that's going to sell you T-shirts, because there's a part of me, right, that goes on WWE shop year up, because you get charged like 15 fucking quid to buy one from the US.
Yeah.
In shipping.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
I gotta give Euroshop
like
credit
that,
though.
Man, import tax has gone horrible.
I gotta give Euroshop credit though. They have started
Is
getting
it
them faster.
different, Mike? Is it different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we buy from the US, as, say, for instance, if someone sent you something from the US as a gift, is that different tax, or is it still the same shipping type of shit?
I think it's almost like the same shipping. I think it may be
Is it?
extra. Yeah, I think it's around
Is
the
it?
same.
Okay, so it didn't used to be like that, did it?
Nope.
It'd be cheaper for me just to go to fucking New York for the fucking weekend
Pretty much.
and stick it in my luggage bag. Fancy a trip to New York next year, Let's
do it.
We'll go to the WWE shop for the year. Get there, they got no Seth Rollins t-shirts.
They need to reopen Times
The
Square.
new Rollins t-shirt is horrible. You know, on the subject of t-shirts, I was going through the t-shirt. It's fucking horrible. It looks so cheap, like someone fucked up a compass.
I hate it when they bring out all these new WrestleMania themed t-shirts out around Mania season. You're not going to wear them again.
And have you seen these new hoodies that have come out?
No.
They've got like a cape on the back of them.
The fuck?
Honestly. They've brought out some really horrible stuff. Got Becky Lynch's new t-shirt. That looks atrocious. It looks like some fucking. I'm gonna speak nice. I gotta be intelligent about how I speak here.
No, it is very gimmicky.
Some Asian African orientated person that owns a shop.
Sweatshop.
Yeah, sweatshop. Got a printing machine and just printed your t-shirts on the spot there. You know what I mean? There you go. Have a nice day. You know what I mean? But that's how cheap it looks. The print and everything. And then you look at the man one. Now, the man one doesn't look like it's got a lot to it, but it's got the man on it.
That's the thing. It's the simplicity.
It's got the man on it. But then you go and look at some t-shirts. Like, look at Roman Reigns' t-shirts. Look at the work. He's got Cena treatments. Look at the effort that goes into his work. You know what I mean? His new t-shirt's based. It's not worded in that way, but it's based around his cancer treatments and his leukemia. But then he's got the one down from it, the big dog. That's kind of cool, but that for me looks very, very, 90s, early 2000s Undertaker-esque. You know? I'm sure they've got people, right? There must be about 80 or 90 years of age, t-shirt designers that only work on like 2 or 3 t-shirts in a year, and they get fed with food underneath a door. And they've been employed by WWE for years. They created the original Hulk Hogan t-shirt. They created, you know what I mean? All these t-shirts. And the last, you know what I mean? And then just when they're about to get out and the door's opening and they're doing like a freaking Shawshank Redemption where, what's the old guy that hangs himself, bless him, with the bird in his pocket?
Oh, shit.
Oh, see, look what I've done now.
Oh, what's his name? I can see him scratching Was Eater in the fucking ceiling. I can't think of his name.
Sharks.
Yeah,
but you've got him, and then he's just about to get out, and Vince goes, "God damn it! Guess who we just signed?
Brooks.
We're going back in the hole." That's it, Brooks. Yeah, you're going back in the hole. We need you to design another T-shirt. But that's just how it is. You've got. I'm not even going to say a majority of nice T-shirts. It's a minority. And the NXT T-shirts have gone fucking horrible.
Yeah.
The only nice T-shirts in the NXT at the minute, other than I quite like Baszler's, is obviously the fucking Undisputed Era.
This is the problem. They're coughing up new T-shirts all the time.
Yeah, Black's is pretty poor. Black should be awesome. You know, Ricochets. The shit you could do with Ricochets, man. Why is Ricochet not got holograms or something? Or like, you know, like that pearlescent foil. They're like the foil prints.
Mm.
Why has he not got something like that? You know what I mean? Mustafa Ali comes out with flashing lights and everything. Why does he get a shitty T-shirt? Kairi Sane, look at Kairi Sane's T-shirt. Doesn't even represent her being a pirate.
I'm actually surprised Daniel Bryan hasn't got a new eco-friendly T-shirt.
It'd be a bin bag, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just a burlap sack T-shirt.
Fucking, you know what? I'm gonna go downstairs after. I'm gonna get the green bin bags out the cupboard.
Green.
I'm gonna get a Sharpie, get a Sharpie pen out, and I'm gonna make myself a new fucking Daniel Bryan. Or I'm just gonna call it eco-friendly butcher berries. I'm here.
You imagine him coming out
I'll put him in there.
On 420, all my new T-shirts are made out of hemp. Fucking take my money.
It would be like the best-selling T-shirts in the world ever. Okay, got every person in like walking from like somewhere like New York City, and they've just got no T-shirts on or no clothes. Big fucking reefer in their mouth. What are you smoking, Daniel Bryan's T-shirt?
Van Damme just like, fuck, now they do hemp T-shirts.
Now they do hemp T-shirts. Just stayed wrestling, dude.
Man. Yo, so we mentioned Aleister Black and Ricochet. So they're in the finals. Who you going with, Aleister Black and Ricochet or the Forgotten Sons?
I want the Forgotten Sons. I want the Forgotten Sons, but it'll be, you know what I mean? Do you know what? I don't believe Black and Ricochet need it because they're getting main roster treatment.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe you've got to do the right thing. What I would think, do you know what? What I would like to be done is for Black to turn on Ricochet and take it up to the main roster, because you don't need them as a tag team. For me, it's pointless. You know, someone said it perfect the other day. I can't think who it was. Have these even tagged on the main roster, on NXT roster, before they've got called up?
Not before this week, no. Well, not before this week.
Exactly. You know, and that's what I thought. I mean, fucking hell, what is actually the point? You've got two guys that could strengthen either brand, but you keep putting them in meaningless tag team matches against, you know, Revival. You're not going to take the belts off Revival. You're not going to take the belts off Revival. You're just doing it for ratings. But you've got Mania coming up, and how good would Ricochet versus Black be at Mania?
Very good.
You know what I mean? So for me, you kind of, I know it'll get criticised because someone will say, "Oh God, not another tag team splits up," you know what I mean? Because we know who split. You know what I mean? Who splits up? Obviously DIY, and we didn't see that coming, did we?
No, that wasn't even leaked. How the hell did they keep that secret?
Probably shot separate. That's what they did.
Yeah. It wasn't nice stuff.
They probably waited for everyone to fucking fuck off home.
And then Gargano pretended there was a crowd there.
What's funny is that actually did get spoiled because you know what they're doing now.
he's shouting to the camera, "Hey, Mom, look! Hey, Mom, I'm on Impact Wrestling! Hey!"
What's funny about it is, like, they did spoil what they're doing since Ciampa got hurt. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
The fatal 4-way.
Yeah, the 5-way with Adam
Five-way,
Cole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another 5-way.
Yep.
Why not just make it a 6?
I know.
Why not just, you know what? Why not just come up with a brand new type of match for, you know what I mean, NXT? Why not have a War Games match? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Just, but anything but just a fatal 5-way. You know what I mean? You've got poor old fucking Lars Sullivan, who's completely fucked up. You know, but there's apparently good news on that surface. Apparently he's looking good to make his debut in the next few weeks. You know, but hopefully that brings Bray Wyatt as well.
Yeah. So your ACH is now with NXT. Have you seen his new name?
What's his name?
What's it called? Is it HCA?
You don't want to know.
Go ahead.
Oh God.
ACH has been renamed as Albert Hardy Jr.
Oh my God.
And Hardy,
AHJ.
and Hardy is spelled HARDIE.
Oh God, he's AHJ.
Albert Hardy. Sounds like a fucking war veteran.
It's got to be something to do with grandfather or I don't know.
Yeah, he's coming out go during the war.
During the war. He was a big Only Fools and Horses fan from the States. They come out with a big fucking burly black beard. Looking like Kimbo fucking Slice. God rest his soul.
How long until they shorten it to just Albert? Oh no, we've already had an Albert in WWE.
Yeah, it won't be. Shave your back, shave your back.
Well, speaking of that, did you see also who we got with NXT? We got Stokely Hathaway from Ring of Honor. They also signed another young man, and we got Robbie E.
Yeah.
Robbie E signed with WWE.
Yeah, reported to the Performance Center this week.
Wow. So you'll be with
Oh, not again.
Oh, not again.
Trying to do a world-class fucking podcast with Sam fucking Roberts. Damn it.
But yes, all them guys have signed. Now, I'm going to mention this to you. Rob Van Dam, because we did talk about the hemp and all that, which I'm still cracking up about. Damn it, I left too soon. Rob Van Dam looks to be doing more Impact dates after this United We Stand match with him and Sabu against the Lucha Brothers. So what do you think about that? Rob Van Dam coming back to Impact. I mean, it worked so well the first time, Daz, 2010 to 2012, and now he's back.
It did work well the first time, but I don't give two shits about Sabu.
You know what happened? It did, because, but what was stupid is they had him getting taken out, and he never got that rematch for the world title that we wanted. I know he had one match with Jeff, but he had, a decent career. He was X Division champ, he was world champ there, and he had some great matches.
His theme song was so simple, but it was so badass.
The whole fucking show. Damn. Oh, but yeah, it looks like Rob will be back, and so you take out Eli Drake because he don't want to do it. Now they bring in Joey Ryan against Tessa Blanchard.
Oh, fuck Joey Ryan. You know what? They didn't want him the first time, and rightfully so, because he was a twat then. But he's somehow gained a following on the indie scene, and now Impact want him back.
Yeah, I don't
like they couldn't sink low enough.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh, Joey Ryan. So how many dick spots do you think we'll see in that match?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Can we not just put him against Nia Jax and have it over with?
I know, right? Just have
Snap
Nia
his ding dong.
Speaking of Nia, dude, she went right at the jugular of Dave Meltzer on Twitter.
Do you know what? Good. I one of the very, very few times I support Nia Jax.
Yeah,
But
it's like, how
the
do you report all this
fuck
crap?
does
And then,
Meltzer think he is? Comments. Well, I mean, it's different for us because we're fans, but he's like this, quote, respected journalist, and he's calling Roman Reigns out.
well, he's also blocked from a lot of events, and fuck him and Brian Alvarez too. I will always say that.
It's amazing how he's still got such a following when all these wrestlers hate him. And they've
Mhm.
made it very public that they hate him.
Exactly. And I have to make a 205 reference really quick because the final of that tournament is Cedric and Tony Nese. Since they are going to New York, how cool would it be to see Tony Nese finally get that moment instead of Cedric? And I like Cedric, but I mean somebody different, Nese and Murphy.
Yeah. Murphy's just a friggin' freight train.
Oh, he's fucking amazing. I mean, I think he's so good about that. Mike Kanellis, they're doing something with on that brand too. We don't know who he's wrestling, but we'll see. I mean, that's the thing. Like, just that's what frustrates me. And I cover this, as you know, for RWT. The future is now. Cheap plug with NXT. It's just the spot that it's in. There's a lot of great talent. It's just, it's frustrating. It really is.
Yeah.
And they get a lot of praise too. You see it on the pay-per-views, the 205 live chants.
Oh, yeah. But to be honest, I mean, that's all I see of 205 is the pre-show matches, and they're always friggin' quality.
Exactly.
I just don't know why I don't find myself wanting to watch 205.
I feel you. Well, NXT UK, we got Kaylee Ray, like we mentioned, and I know all you guys are very excited for.
We need to wait for Butcher to come back to talk about Kaylee Ray. But on a quick note,
Yes.
Albert Hardy is actually ACH's real name, so I can kind of understand that. But as a wrestler, you'd think they'd come up with something cooler than that.
Oh my! Well, the reason why I was laughing, I'm like, Jesus, man, like for real. But well, that's kind of cool though if it's his real name. I mean, you know what it is too. It just makes me laugh just because, out of all like real names, like for instance, John Cena. John Cena's his real name, but
Yeah.
Albert Hardy Jr. That's a badass right there. Ace.
Can you imagine if Shawn Michaels went by his real name? It's Michael
Mike
Hickenbottom.
Hickenbottom.
It's
Yes,
the same
right?
thing. It just doesn't sound cool.
Doesn't sound badass. Like DMX as a rapper, his real name is Earl Simmons. You think he would go with Earl Simmons? No, he's fucking DMX. Goddammit.
X gonna give it to you.
He gonna give it to you. Yo, we were talking about your girl Kaylee Ray, NXT UK debut this week.
Nice.
She
Oh,
beat
a
Candy
tough
Floss.
Scottish lass.
Yes, she beat Candy Floss in a very short match.
Say that again. It's so funny.
She beat Candy Floss.
That film. You ever seen that film? I can't remember what it's called. Road. It's called Roadkill, Road Rage.
Oh, I know what you
Truck
mean.
driver. Candy Cane.
Yeah, it is Roadkill, but it was called something else in the US. The one with Paul Walker.
Paul Walker in it. Yeah.
What was it called in the US, Mike?
Cane.
Wait, hold on. The one with Paul Walker?
Yeah, it was called Roadkill in the UK, but it has a different name in the US.
I have to look at this now because yeah, that's right. I know which one you're talking about. That's gonna fucking bug me now. Hold on. Road. How many years ago did it come out?
Oh man, it was years ago. It was Paul Walker and the girl with the really long name, Lily Sobianski.
Jeez.
And the guy who's been in loads of things, but I can never remember his name.
Oh, Joyride?
That's it. Yeah, Joyride. It was called Joyride in the US. That's a great film.
It is.
Well, it was a good film.
Lily Soblieski is her name.
That's it. I got your pink
The plot.
champagne.
Candy Cane.
But yeah, well, and we also got Viper coming in as well, NXT UK, and hopefully we can actually have her as Viper and not go back under the Piper Niven name.
Hopefully
Yeah.
we get a rematch with Kaylee at maybe not this takeover, but the next one.
Well, I mean, there looks like they're doing Tony Storm and Ginny coming up soon for the UK Women's Championship.
Jenny.
Nay.
Well, we're getting a takeover on its own in June because Money in the Bank's moving to May, so we're getting a takeover that doesn't have a WWE pay-per-view on the following Sunday.
So is it a takeover UK?
No. Where is it? I can't remember where it is.
It's fucking download, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, they would download every year,
For
yeah.
fuck's sake, man. I don't want to go to fucking download with a bunch of fucking assholes that don't even like wrestling.
All right.
Hey, when's Triple H coming on?
I have heard enough. Download Festival, and it always seems lit from the U.S. standpoint from looking at these highlights. But are there
the fucking the dude the fucking the amount of artists? You know what I mean? It's set up like a motherfucker. But they put at the what should be at the top being WWE is actually at the bottom.
Oh god!
In like little writing, WWE NXT, and you get a bunch of people turning up and they're half cut. They've been some, you know, mind you saying that if they bring some empty shirts,
Yes.
you know. But yeah, no, a mate of mine went a couple of years ago, and he said it was dog shit. He said people were just fucking, they just didn't get it. Which for me is it's a bit of a shame, like.
I know, I agree. They're probably like, what the fuck is this wrestling I want to see? Who performs a lot at the download festivals?
Oh, fucking Metallica,
Fucking
Maiden,
loads of them.
Sabbath.
Metallica.
I want to see Metallica. I want to enter the Sandman.
Skindred.
Yes.
Korn.
There you go.
Proper new metal, old school metal.
Got a right fucking lineup this year. I actually wanted to go, but
we like new metal.
Me and my current mindset and mental health.
Oh, there you go. It's it's in San Jose, the one in June.
Oh, see, fucking hell! I'm going fucking in the UK. I wanted to go to an event this year.
Well, we'll all start getting mad in June because around summertime they're going back to Saudi Arabia, and we'll all get mad again.
Oh yeah, they got one in May, and then there's one in October, November.
I ain't watching that shit, man. I ain't watching that shit.
It's like I said last week. This is why Money in the Bank's been moved to May to make up for Saudi Arabia.
Damn it!
Fuck Arabs.
Oh, there it is.
Did you see that fucking? Do you know what? I put it on Facebook the other day. And I got a message off Facebook. Inappropriate. Please click to remove, or you press thingy to appeal the decision. Oh, I was just fucking take it off, ain't I?
What was inappropriate?
I put fuck Arabs.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
You know what I mean? But then you see fucking people using the ethnic terminologies of. I'm not going to say it. Because it's not appropriate. But using the N word, or what did I see someone put the other day? Fucking white cracker, and I was like,
well,
you know, I know what a fucking white cracker is, and it's not nice terminology.
No, it's a term for Caucasians, a cracker. Yes,
you know, but for me to use the term fuck the Arabs. That's what they're called, fucking Arabs. They're not called anything else. I'm not calling them yellow bastard or anything like that. They're Arabs. They're from Arabia. They're called Arabs.
Yes.
But, you know, fucking hell.
Well, speaking of white crackers, so Eminem looks to be coming to the WWE.
Oh, no.
You know, I had to laugh at when they said he's doing the soundtrack for 2K20. What's the point? Every other word will be muted. That's exactly why I took his song off 2K19.
You know what, right? I've been slating 2K19 for ages, right? I'm not going to buy it. The other day, I went and bought it, right? Because it was cheap.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't fucking cheap enough in my eyes. The game is fucking solid.
It is a good game.
I'm doing like the campaign, and I can't remember what bit I've got up to. But I'm against, the unmasking of Baron Blade. The motherfucker! How many fucking reversals and how many fucking finishes have I got to hit him with to get the pinfall? I was getting excited because he was about to hit me with a finisher, or reverse it, get my finisher. I hit my finisher, he kicks out.
Oh, Daniel Bryan's career mode is pretty tough as well. There's I haven't even finished it. There's stupid things that you have to do as well. Like, you know, the moments that trigger a cutscene.
Yeah.
One of them is like smack him in the corner. What the fuck for? What a stupid setup for a cutscene.
Yeah, I think you did see it. I started it the first match against John Cena with John Cena's in yellow fucking pants.
Oh, the SummerSlam match.
And then you've got to do that fucking like arm maneuver, submission maneuver. Well, I was just like, oh, fuck this, turn it off. I go, fuck that.
I can't be bothered.
And the worst thing is if you get pinned after doing all these different cutscenes, you have to go back to the start of the fucking match.
You know what? I'm of the opinion. Why can't you just give me a game like WWE No Mercy on the N64 or WrestleMania 2000?
Well, that's what everybody says because they're
Why
like.
can't I just have a game that I enjoy? You know, I know THQ aren't in business no more, but
fuck, they should.
Why can't we just have a game?
Well, yeah, like the Just Brigates to Shut Your Mouth, the Here Comes the Pains, and all that good stuff.
Exactly. You know, THQ Nordic are in existence, so why can't THQ do one?
I'm kind of enjoying Universe Mode. The only problem is you can't add cutscenes. That's the only flaw for me for Universe Mode.
Well, they also look to be back. AJ Kirsch, the guy who does Buzz, and the guy who does Baron Blade, they look to be back for WWE 2K20, so that should be interesting.
Buzz.
Because they were filming some stuff at the headquarters, so I'm like, that should be pretty cool. Well, but the Buzz thing was great because I'm going to tell you something right now because we look at how video games and what we see with WWE Creative. I love the Buzz Bray Wyatt. They go into, the Wyatt compound. I love that whole
Going in the multiverse.
Yes, in the multiverse.
That was batshit crazy, that.
It was awesome, but it was crazy.
Yeah, the Buzz storyline was great. It's just like stupid things that you have to do. Like Butcher said, hitting Baron Blade with all these finishes when he's a fucking old pudgy fucker.
Stupid. He's an old podgy fucker that looks like the fucking Sarge from fucking WCW, like. Unbelievable.
That was my reaction when his mask came off. I went, you motherfucker.
I knew it was him.
I know.
I hadn't looked at anything, but the way the thing was going, I was like, I'll be surprised if it's not that fucking arsehole. But I just think the thing that got me was the NXT thing. Really, it's not about NXT, is it?
No.
So that wound me up a bit, but it'll probably go into the draw of death now.
Well, I've spent more time on this one than I have on the last two. Well, I didn't buy the last one. The two before that, spent most of their lives in the drawer.
Phoenix ain't spent any time on it because he hasn't fixed his fucking PS4, lazy bastard.
We talked about this.
Sick of telling him, bring it to me, Phoenix. I'll message you.
I love his response. I don't know where you live. All I know is you got a pizza oven.
Pizza oven. I got a pizza oven.
Just look for the house with the smoke.
Yeah. That's not pizza oven, that's a Daniel Bryan t-shirt.
What are you cooking in that pizza oven? Hemp.
I don't want to have pizza.
Alright, well, I gotta get Butcher's comment on now. So, Butcher, they did announce that, Rob Van Dam said himself that he looks to be doing more appearances with Impact after this one match with him. Go ahead, Butch.
I don't care. I don't
There you
care.
go.
I really don't care.
Well, 48-year-old Rob Van Dam.
You know what? Rob Van Dam hasn't been the same since he left WWE the first time round. He ain't been the same. You know what I mean? It must have all been all them steroids that they caught him with in the boot of his car with him and Sabu.
Yeah, he was decent in TNA, but he still wasn't great.
Who did he take on in his debut of TNA? Was it Sting?
Sting, yeah.
Yeah, he squashed him in like 18 seconds.
Beat him in like 18 seconds, yeah.
And then Sting battered the shit out of him.
Can you believe that's already been 9 years since that happened?
No. Just shows how fucking shit the product is. Watching Glenn fucking Gilberti rolling around backstage.
Well, we're gonna see him in Scarlet Bordeaux in a couple of weeks.
It's just a mockery. You're not learned a damn thing.
Nope.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. And how people can defend it. I read a comment this morning, actually. Some of the best work I've seen Impact do in recent years. I could definitely probably agree with you there, mate, because the rest been shit.
Stupid idiot.
Fucking right.
Oh, that's no. Who's Jericho got onto this week? There was some journalist that tweeted him, and he just went, "Who the fuck are you?"
Oh, I don't. Oh,
I love Ruthless Jericho.
Hang on, I have to find
love
it now.
Ruthless Jericho. I just love how he just kind of like, he sits there quiet, and then you'll just get this, you know, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, it was Michael Kaleri Marshall, whoever the fuck that is. He just retweeted an AEW video of Cody on a phone, and this guy just put, "Wow, Chris Jericho with a nasty voicemail. What else did he say? We'll find out tomorrow at noon Eastern time." And Jericho just retweeted with, "Dude, who the fuck are you, man?"
Ace. Jericho at his best, man.
Uh,
Yes, he's ruthless. Absolute ruthless. That's not a punt. Because if it was, I'll get this one right this week. Because it's the attitude of aggression. Not that other one.
Do you know what? Chris Jericho is fucking savage.
He is.
Corey Taylor, Slipknot's Corey Taylor,
Yes.
addressed the rumours about him breaking up with Alicia Dove, and another rumour that she's pregnant. Jericho retweeted, "I heard you broke up with his pregnant baby." Whoa.
That's awesome. Whoa.
Right, fuck.
Jericho split from his wife.
No, Corey Taylor. But
Oh.
he said it was just a rumour.
Fucking hell. I got Jericho's new t-shirt.
Jericho's at his best when he doesn't give a shit.
Yep.
He's just he's great, and he's just gloves off.
Yeah.
I love him when he's just pissed off and swearing. You know what I mean? Naito's son.
Not Tranquilo, I'm fucking crazy.
Fucking brilliant. He is. He's outstanding. He's outstanding. I could just. Oh, he's gold.
Can't wait to see what he does in AEW.
Me too.
Is there anything on the first show yet of that?
There's a few matches booked, yeah. Obviously, we got Jericho Omega 2.
Here, I actually had the card up while we were doing this.
I'm really not excited for that, you know.
Well, here's what we have so far. We have Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Kylie Ray. We have Cody against TBA. We have the over-the-budget Battle Royal so far with Kip Sabian, Sonny Kiss, Brandon Cutler, Ace Romero, and more. The Young Bucks against the Lucha Brothers. SoCal Uncensored against Cena and his partners. Pac and Adam Page and Omega Jericho. That's it.
And we still have Cody versus TBA.
Yes. But who do you think it is? I went with Kenta.
Well, I don't think it'll be Batista anymore.
I don't know. You know, it's not Batista, is it? It's not Batista.
No. I'm still going Kenta.
That would be good. That would be fucking good.
What about El Fantasma? What do you think about that? I meant to ask you. New Japan related. El Fantasma. Bullet Club.
You know what, right? I might be slightly kind of like biased here because, you know what I mean? I kind of like haven't seen a lot of his work, but when I think Bullet Club and I think of the star power they've lost, I think they'd be wanting to kind of like, you know, sell a few tickets. You know what I mean? You've lost Kenny Omega, you've lost the Hangman, you've lost the fucking
Bucks,
and you've lost Cody Rhodes, right? Where's the kind of like, you know, John? They've lost Jericho. Where's the kind of like want to? I don't know, fucking. Actually, you're not going to sign anyone from fucking Impact, do you? I'm just thinking, you know what I mean? Kind of like WWE are watching what they're doing. I'm trying to think of guys that could have. They must have known for a while the old Bullet Club thing was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, which would say to me, why didn't they move on people like Walter and, you know,
Yeah, they probably already agreed to sign with WWE.
just it kind of like shocks me that I don't really think Bullet Club need any more star power. If I'm honest, though, I kind of like the way they look at the minute. Less Bullet Club t-shirts, less in your face, but they look more of like a triad, a mafia. Do you know what I mean? I like the recent picture, and don't switch, babe. She's going in like I got the counter in my head now. I'm sure it's 24 days.
Well, I think you can agree because you comment on it, dude. Killer Cross versus David Hart Smith Jr. is going to be amazing.
I think it'll be better because it's got Killer Cross in it.
Yeah, well, and it's Suzuki Goon and Killer Cross. So there's a Japan.
You know, I think it'd be better because it's got Killer Cross in it. I'd like to say I don't need to say any more about, you know, Mr. Kevin Cross. I think the guy's fucking amazing. I think whoever he goes in the ring with is fantastic, and I'm just hoping this announcement, which is going around, is he signed with New Japan.
I hope so. But it'll probably be he resigned because a lot of people are resigning with Impact. So watch, he'll be one of the ones to resign.
Nah. For me, I would be. It's good for him because he's in a job.
Absolutely.
He's got a bit of security. But for me as a fan, no.
Well, his girl's there too, Scarlett Bordeaux.
For me as a fan, no, because for me it's kind of like you wait in line if there's, you know, guys above you. There's no one can touch him. You know, it's easy to look at as an outsider and go, right, Moose, he's working his ass off. He's going to be in the mix. Johnny fucking Impact, he's going to be them two are the only two guys that are around him other than where Pentagon was there, but he's obviously gone because he's had enough. And just you don't even have to look, dude, at the main event picture.
Yeah, it's Johnny.
You know, I listen to Kevin Cross talk, and Kevin Cross comes across to me as a guy that he's not about just giving, taking. He wants to earn. Do you know what I mean? Being a champ means quite a lot to him. I was looking when he posted all his credentials yesterday, and he doesn't talk a lot about what he's done. You know, so I would be shocked if he re-signs with Impact. I really would. Really would.
Well, I'll be honest with you.
I mean, when you've got a missus like Scarlett Bordeaux,
yeah, I mean,
you're gonna stay there and watch that, aren't you? You know what I mean? Whoa. You know what I mean?
Well, I think
watch out for them Tino Sabatellis and them EC3s. You know what I mean?
I think what actually made me laugh about it is because we roast the Twitch, but I think he was hilarious because he said pretty much on there, "Oh, hello, subscribe to Twitch or die." He pretty much said, "You better subscribe to Twitch or, you know."
He's
TikTok.
got himself in. Do you know what makes me also think he's going New Japan?
What's that?
Is his conditioning at the minute?
Yeah.
His conditioning's changed. His conditioning's completely changed. The way he looks. He's slightly more ripped. for me, is the videos he's been doing of a lot of martial arts, Muay Thai, kind of say to me as well, strong style. It just there doesn't seem to be anyone, other than Cage, Nitro, that he would kind of like benefit from using that. And if the rumors were right that I'd read last week, Brian Cage's deal is basically rolling, and he was in talks with AEW,
which very smart on their part.
He's only on a rolling contract. It's not a fixed term contract because of obviously Lucha Underground season 5 pending, and obviously the same. Well, if it happens,
yeah,
which it doesn't look likely at the minute, due to obviously networks and money and whatever else, fucking, you know what I mean, that's going on. It would be nice to see someone like the Mac in the picture. Don't be using him in that mid card slot in Impact.
Yeah,
because he's another guy that's better than, his very, very short-lived career in NXT. I think he was only there one day, wasn't he?
Very, very quick. Yeah, very short.
Oh, it's got to be the quickest firing ever. Yeah, so...
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week. As you heard, Phoenix will be facing Mike Larkin at Promo Mania, whether he cashes in before or not. Either way, it's happening at Promo Mania. We all know Butcher is going to be facing Amir, and Moses Marquez.
Butcher's going to be beating Amir.
Well, I got to be impartial.
What's Moses Marquez doing?
Moses Marquez has thrown his name in the hat to join the Iron Bank contract.
More about Smart Mark, Radio Nation,
Podcast of the Year.
We were robbed.
And he was probably when he was only there half a year because he took his ball and went with Brian Green. Am I right? I am right.
Yes.
Hey, that's your boy, Mr. Amir. That's your boy. Wasn't your boy when you went with Brian Green? Who were your boys, Amir? You're listening to them. Yeah, we were the boys that picked up the pieces, weren't we, Amir? Yeah, see? Grass is always greener on the other side, Amir. You know that. It's all like a famous man once said, DTA. DTA. Associations. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Trust.
And in case your maths isn't too great, by the way, next week is our 210th episode, which means it's our 4th anniversary. And to celebrate, we want you to choose which classic Max Wrestling theme song we use to open the show. So get on the Facebook group, Max Wrestling Interactive, right now. Find the poll. His name's Pavel. I'm only joking. But find the poll.
Pavel?
The poll. Cast your votes and join us next week to celebrate 4 years of Max Wrestling. You can find me at Dazzy MWP. Mike is at SM Show 1 and MCL92. The Butcher is at TOG69BHITB. Anything to add?
I love that. How quick you do that, boss. I hope you're putting Deftones in there.
Hang on, let me see if I can do it even quicker.
Good.
TOG69BHITB.
Oh, I love that.
Love it. So, you can check out my interviews with... Well, Butcher commented on it when I put on Facebook.
Do you know what? I was reading that the other day. Sorry, Mike.
Go ahead.
I was reading that the other day and I was like, do you know what? I've actually forgot what the fuck it stood for, Tog. It was fucking kind of good at the time, like, you know what I mean? So anyone that goes to me, dude, what's that actually stand for? I don't fucking know.
Could be a reboot, Tog. Pop.
Tog. Tog.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Butcher, you commented on my Facebook with the Friday GIF of Damn I had on former developmental talent for WWE, Jennifer Thomas. We talked about her.
Beautiful.
Yes. She's actually a Paul Heyman girl. Very good friends with Paul Heyman. We talked about OVW. We talked about a lot of.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I was gonna say, oh my god.
What do you think I was gonna say?
I don't know, but you know what I mean. My mind can go crazy anytime.
Okay.
And she does porn as well.
No.
Oh, really?
No. No porn. She does do. She's done LFC though, the Lingerie Fighting Championship. She's done LFC.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
I also just had on Jesse Jones, WoW superhero, aka Jesse Bell's mother,
I like
the daughter.
That as well. Good to do, man. Good to
Thank you. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. So check it out, MC Larkin 92, the whole nine. Daz said it. That's what I'm showing MCL 92. Check me out.
Yeah, you know what else I said?
What?
TOG 16BH. Ah, fuck. TOG 69BHITB.
I can't do that.
And you know where to find us on social media. It's at Max Wrestling UK, Max Wrestling Interactive on Facebook. Find the poll, his name's Pavel. And we're also on SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes. Make sure you check out maxwrestling.net and check out... We've what?
Dobranets. I'm Ishibuji. Yes, Dobranets.
It's a poll you can vote. By the way.
He's a hell of a guy when you feed him rich tea biscuits. Oh, go on. Fuck off now.
He's also a big fan of Pop. Pop.
Yes.
You can check out previous episodes of Dazzy and Butcher's Screen Gems at DB Screen Gems and Throne Zone at Throne Zone UK. The intro for the second season has been uploaded, so you can check that out now. And of course, that kicks off the following few days after Promo Mania. And we must now bid you adieu. Goodbye. And good night. Bang!
Fuck 'em.
TOG 69BHITB.